actually had a bit that said, my clock is not ticking. Because it wasn't. No desire. No desire. No. Zero. Like, not.
That's funny.
I wasn't like,
That's
oh,
really
when am I
funny.
going to have kids?
Right.
I was living life, enjoying.
Right.
I was surrounded by women having kids. Guess what that did for me? Absolutely nothing. It made me even happier. I did not have kids.
You're right. I'm not
Because
doing this. Right.
my friends coming in like, I need an espresso, girl. I'm tired. Girl, here's an espresso. God, you look tired. Like, now, you know, some people like, oh, what if your kids see that one day? Yeah, that's the truth that I had. That was, now the kids I have, I love those damn kids.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and when I really think about like my divorce, I was like, oh, why? You know, this is all happening. Well, it happened because the world needed Jalen and Jacob, and I needed to have them, and I needed to help that. And not that they should be responsible for my healing, but it really has shown me what I need to heal within myself still.
Right.
And,
right.
you know, and that's why I don't think it's unethical to have kids. Kids can bring out something in you you didn't even know that you needed.
Right. You just raised something that is also part of my why we have to let people opt in. Like, I really mean that. Like, I think the thinking just should be more in that direction, right? And it's you, even in your describing all of that, and you were just describing your experience, you pause to say, not that they're responsible for my healing. And I think another thing that happens very easily to anybody, even if you do want to have kids, is that you can, I think one can, I should say like that, slip into feeling like it's almost a reciprocal thing. The extreme version of that being the people like you'll see stories about, you know, some mom who's like, you know, you have to buy me a car, you have to do this, you have to do that.
Yeah.
You know,
I know.
I was in labor for however many hours, so you know,
Yeah.
buy me a house, whatever. So that's a different thing. But like, I think that energy, again, you're gonna be resentful if you didn't even want to be in that situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it takes work. It takes conscious thought, like you just displayed, even if you were like, I'm in. But I just think for somebody who it doesn't want, and they've got their stuff to deal with, I think I see very easily how some of these dynamics come up. And yeah, some of it is like child abuse or whatever, but I think in some other cases, it's just, I mean, think about anywhere you've ever worked, excuse me, where you felt they didn't really want you there.
Yeah. Yeah. Or even being around people that didn't want you there or any of that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. For sure.
And that's just your primary relationship has that dynamic.
I know.
That's just a lot. I'm really, I want to think about that some more because I think I see a lot of it now that we're identifying it. And it's when we impose this stuff, it's not just like, oh, we should all be free spirits, blah, blah, blah. But I think it's not just, oh, you don't let the person have their free expression, but it's like that energy is going to go somewhere. So, you know, to bring him up one last time, when you've got Brian Nome, if you push that down, like something's going to happen. And something happened, right? I mean, like something really, and then, you know, anyway.
And you know what's bothersome about the wayward nipple? He seems like the type that if he encountered a woman with a wayward nipple, he'd be like, oh my God. Yeah, you're on here photographing yourself with a wayward nipple, sir.
That's funny.
Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure
no,
you're
that's
pretty
true.
judgy.
And you know, right, because that's that whole world, right? That whole MAGA world. That's why they all have to have the same face now and all that stuff. So that's an interesting point.
I mean, let's be honest. You would be like, oh, was one boob bigger than the other? No, thank you. Oh, really? Really? Well, let's look at how you are. The way in a world where he's like, just like in a world where you can just get like a prosthetic fat suit.
I thought the balloon thing was like amazing. I was like, what is going on?
Like, also, did you use a pump or like when you were blowing up the balloon, did you have a point where you're like, what am I doing?
Is this my life? Like, what is happening? Like, bro, we got to let people live. Like, we can't have this. This is crazy. What are we doing?
Check out full episodes, clips, and more on the Align Originals YouTube channel.